Hola, fellow sports fan. It is I, the OG of sports on YouTube, your man OG Constant. It's time to huddle up. It's time for some studs and duds. If you're following us on Snapchat, then you saw I got to go down to a NASCAR race. That video's coming up soon here on YouTube. Let's start this studs list off with Carl Edwards for giving me an awesome pace car ride yesterday at the NASCAR tracks. It was insane, and I may have peed my pants a little bit. Making the list by popular demand thanks to Fear the Frog, Air MD3, and WR Linder, we have North Carolina State for taking out #1 Villanova. Ethan Hammond, 28, you're a regular on the show. I know you saw last week. And if Russell Westbrook makes the studs and duds list again next week, I am going to bring out my Russell Westbrook colored Air Jordan 1. And Russell Westbrook has made the stud list for his 9th triple-double game. Here are the Russell Westbrook Air Jordan 1s. Next up, we have Devin and Leah Steele. You remember the story. Leah had cancer. She's been fighting and been battling, and her dad's been in the fight with her. Now, Leah is cancer-free, and the Bengals have re-signed Devin Steele to a deal. Z-Money 02. I hear you talking, player. Michigan State has made the stud list for knocking off #2, University of Virginia. I think Michigan State might go deep in this one. Kris Bryant, the Cubs' top prospect. He smashed 8 homers so far in spring training, but the Cubs are considering starting him in the minors to save money. You see what I did there? Little studs and duds. We call that a combo over here. Before we move over to the dud side of things, I want to send an honorable mention stud out to Steve Nash. That's right, Steve Nash has retired after an awesome career. Steve Nash made it okay for little guys to come up there and hog up the paint. So now, sir, after this great career, you can kick back, recite movie lines, and play FIFA with Raja Bell. Let's get into the duds. Kicking this duds list off, we have a suggestion from 2 cents. Hope I didn't say that wrong, but you're damn right about your dud, Villanova. You can't have NC State on this list as a stud without Villanova being a dud. According to my list, next up we have a Fusco Forest dud in the Boston Bruins. Trying to hold off Ottawa for that last playoff spot, but you lost 5 in a row. Making the list again is the Gods. That's right, the baseball guys. They took out yet another Mets pitcher with Tommy John surgery. Last year they got Matt Harvey, and this year's victim, none other than Zach Wheeler. The Blazers also make the list after dropping 4 in a row, and they are tumbling down in the standings fast. You guys got Golden State coming up soon. You better fix this thing or it's gonna be trouble. Closing out this week's list of duds is my hometown boys, the Los Angeles Lakers. They have lost 50 games this year. This is the 5th time in Laker history that's happened. Even worse, this is the 2nd straight year this is happening. This is not like the Lakers, man. This is crazy right now. You guys are duds. That concludes the glorious studs and duds section for this week. Guys, if you want to be like Zach Money 02, Fear the Frog, maybe even the homie Ethan Hammond, make sure you leave some comments in the comments section. Now let's move on over to the pick 6. Kings, Islanders, Thursday. Kings, Galaxy, DC United. Galaxy. Warriors, Grizzlies, Friday. Warriors. For my final 4 picks, I have Kentucky, Michigan State, North Carolina, and Duke. We're going with some NASCAR. We got the STP 500 happening on Sunday. I'm going with Carl Edwards. And in the upset, Pelicans versus Rockets. Pelicans. All right, guys, that's it for the pick 6, and that's it for the show. Any of the picks that I got wrong, blame the guy behind the camera, Matt. I need an excuse. I don't know what else to say. I'm sucking this up. Guys, leave some comments below. Get involved in the conversation because we like to talk sports on Whistle Sports. I'm out of here. Until next show.